It's Carl time. It's time to casket it up. Oh, I hear some notifications going on. I hear a little notification sound. You guys acting up in the Twitch chat, in the YouTube chats. Ah, yes, we are live. Streamlabs. Brock, who just subscribed? Oh, Cheesehead 1337 with the Twitch Prime. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. Welcome. Enjoy your emotes. The new emotes. 'Twas me, my lord. 'Twas I, my lord. Yeah, we got some new emotes in the Twitch chats and in the YouTube chat. We got some goodies. Some very good emotes have been made. So I hope you guys enjoy those. If you are subscribed or a member. You can use 7 TV on... Oh, that's sick. You can use some 7 TV emotes on YouTube as well. That's sick. The best Saturdays are the Saturdays in which we casket. Over on Twitch now. Yo, welcome to this side of the river. I think we're ready to go. Let me just open my Carl Caskets spreadsheets. And we are ready to get going. Okay. Pop, 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 pop. Alrighty. Welcome everybody to another Carl Caskets live stream. Lumbered music, absolute bop, I agree. Love the in-game music. I have still managed to not let my clue scrolls despawn, which honestly I almost did earlier today. I was a bit terrified, but we move on. We move on with our lives. We now have a hard scroll box in the inventory because I did do some blood velds off stream. So that is very good. Actually, I'm gonna give myself 8 minutes on my hard clue timer now just to be extra safe. It was 55, now I'm doing a 58-minute timer on the clue juggling. Since I almost let him despawn earlier. Alrighty. Welcome everyone. Glad to see everyone here on this fine Saturday. I hope you know that every time you say Carl, I ignore it and replace it with Carl from Llamas with Hats. Nice. Carl Caskets. Who up carling the caskets right now? It's me. I'm up carling my caskets right now. Okay. You, I guess. Drama. You're hella funny, Nito. Stream is live. Let's go. Monka. Alrighty. So, we have 48 more Bloodvelds to kill, but more importantly, I got a hard scroll box from the Bloodvelds, which I am gonna do right now. Let me just... No one saw that. Let me get set up real quick. On the inventory, I just ate half a meat pie, so that's going on the ground. Let me actually put my clue setup on. Carl Caskets. Watch, I'm gonna get all geared up, and then it's gonna be a wieldy step, and I'm gonna have to change everything. Okay, let's see what the first step of this hard clue is. Yep, it is in the wilderness. I knew that was gonna happen. I freaking knew it. Let me check if this is a new step. I'm pretty sure I've done this one, though. Yeah, I've done this one. I think I know where this one is, too. I don't even think I need to look this one up. I'm pretty sure it's in the Forgotten Cemetery. I knew it. That means we need a different clue setup for the wieldy. Oh, it's all off. Let's do that. Do it that way. Let's add a ring of dueling into the mix here. Where are my sharks at? Okay. We're ready to go into the wilderness. I think while I do this clue step, I should probably be a little bit careful and hop worlds, so enjoy this jump scare. Ah! Wait, that was the wrong OBS. Jump scare. Ah! Oh! Oh god. What the hell? Oh! Oh! Okay. Everything's fine. Oh, there's a lot of people in this world. Bayless has eyes confirmed. It's true. I think it's right here. I think it's right where the crossbow is. Yeah. Okay, next step. Baker climb. That's the Brambickle step. I haven't done that one in a while. I think I can just teleport out. Alright, we're good. Wildy step is done. I'll just leave private off while I do this clue scroll. Might as well. Bayless has eyes confirmed, no longer eligible to be an IGN reviewer. True. True. Alright. Let's switch setups here. My last ring of dueling. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's put on a different hat. I like changing the hats every once in a while. Ooh, wait. I want to be the dragon. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll be rocking the black dragon mask for now. Easy step. Well, hard step. True. So Brambickle... We got the Brambickle step, but this is significantly easier now that I have Edgar's Ruse done, so I can just teleport up here, and then I think I can just run that way? So, a lot faster than it used to be. I used to have to teleport all the way to Birth Orb and run around, so... Nice quality of life from completing some quests during the grinds. It's Mango himself. What a Batnot ink. What clues do I have right now? My bank is a disaster and I don't want to organize it. I just don't know where to start. Just delete everything. Just start from scratch. That's the easiest. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I always have my own method of organizing my bank. I do it the same on every account. Green dragon, fashionscape with the D-hide, that's fair. I could be rocking the green or the blue since I have the pants. r/bank tabs on Reddit, yeah, that's true. That one definitely has some good things to reference if you need help. NPCs need 70 range to attack you now. It's true. What up, Brambickle? Hey, I want you to know something. Jesus loves you. Thank you. I think Jesus loves you as well, my friend. Thank you, Aviator's Armory. That is very kind. This one's kind of tough to do off the rip, I think. Let me see. No, I can do it without referencing the photo, actually. This one's pretty humble. But his face is all the way down here. That's kind of annoying. Why they do that? Oh, God. I'm being attacked by a wolf? Wait, he's safe spotted? Oh. What the hell? I'm just trying to casket. I said no casketing for you. That was rude. Come on, man. Can't a man Carl his caskets in peace, damn it. What am I doing? I'm not using my brain right now. There we go. Okay. And that part's already done. I need to move a couple things around here. Things like that. And I need to move this one here. A little bit of this, and a little bit of that. And the puzzle box is completed. Here you go, Brambickle. Third step is coordinates. I think that is a repeat wildy coordinate, so it's right back to the wilderness. I've for sure done this one before. Let me look up where that is. Oh, it's not. It's in Relica. Sick. Woo! No wildy for me. This is high octane gameplay. We miss it. The edited videos. Yeah, that's true. You definitely get to see how things are when it's like live or whatever. You get to see the struggle live. It's not a struggle. It's actually pretty easy. It only takes like 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you very much, Aviator's Armory. Can't hang out long without. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. DKS. Where else could we see a man being attacked by a wolf while solving the puzzle? It's true. It's entirely painful in person sometimes, but it makes for a funny moment. What's your favorite puzzle pick to complete? Oh my god, now I'm getting attacked by rock crabs. Give me a break. What is happening today? Everyone's so aggressive. My favorite puzzle? I mean, the easiest one for me is the castle one. I think the troll one is my least favorite. Get that one mixed up. Or the tree, the tree with the red background. I get mixed up on that one. I don't know. I've gotten better at them as I keep practicing them. There's not really any that are too bad, I guess. But I'll say the castle just because it's the easiest. I only found RuneLight like last year, so I've been figuring out all this ish since middle school by myself. Coordinates were tough to figure out. Quests were also tough. Yeah, quest helper. It's like, yeah, just goated plugin. It would be much more painful without it. A cipher. Who'd that be? I have done this one. There's only 2 ciphers I haven't done, and I've done this one, so I'm allowed to look that up. King Percival. Okay. Carl Caskets live in the flesh. What a treat. What up, Daniel Pepper? It is I. The Casket Man. What up, Anaropa? Welcome to the stream. I think most quests are designed with Quest Helper in mind nowadays. I don't know. I don't know. I think they just make the quests. I think they obviously know that they have to keep it in mind somewhat, but it's not like they make puzzles harder or anything. I assume they have fun making the quests, whoever designs them. There you go. Not 8. It's not 6. You're gonna make me count, dude? Don't tell me the answer's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When in doubt, guys. Okay, I'm gonna teach you something right now. When in doubt, if you can't figure something out, just type 5. It's just the answer, like, many times. Alright, next step. Low raspberry in the fishing guild bank. Oh, I haven't gotten this one anytime recently, but that is another repeat. When in doubt, type 5. Thank you, Alex. Alice Gaming. To the Fisher Realm. I feel your pain with the sextant. The sextant is fine. It's definitely cryptic technology, but it is funny. The only time it stresses me out is when I'm in the wilderness. Oh my goodness gracious. Alice has subscribed with a tier 1 sub. Oh my god. Thank you so much. That is very, very kind of you. I definitely appreciate the subscription. We're almost at 40 subs now, which will get another emote slot, which is cool. I have some in the back burner that are kind of ready to go. I just have to move them off like other things, so. Oh my goodness, Alice. That is so generous. The sub goal has been met. We get another emote. Let's go. Kiki Owo has been the lucky recipient of a gifted sub. Thank you so much, Alice and Kiki. Make sure you say a big thank you to Alice when you get the chance. That's very, very nice. Blow a raspberry in the bank. Oh, I blew a kiss on accident. Mwah. My absolute pleasure. Good luck, have fun. Thank you, thank you. I remember learning how to do puzzles for Monkey Madness as a poor noob, unable to afford 200k. Yeah, that puzzle's crazy. I think I used the plugin for that one. Or the wiki or something. Yeah, quests are okay. I've done a lot of quests on day of release. I actually haven't done the new one yet, the Red Reef. And that is on Quest Helper now, so I could probably do that one on my main. Get my quest cape back. Absolutely bopping this guy with this Rune Warhammer. It's over for him. Do we get the casket? We do not. We get a 6-step, Laugh in Jokel's tent in the mountain camp. That is another repeat, I believe. Mountain camp. Yes. There's only 3 emote steps that I haven't done, and obviously one of them's Rune Boots and one of them is Bucket Helm, so I've definitely gotten to the point in this progression where many of the clue steps are just going to be repeats. I only have like 30 steps left or something. Anyways. It was Rune Full Helm. A Blue Dragonhide Chaps and Fire Battle Staff. Battle Staff. Blue D'hide Chappingtons. Alright. And we go back. Oh, I might need climbing boots. I guess I can grab them. How long until you can make hard stash? I think Song of the Elves will let me grind up to the construction level to build both elite and hard stash units. So that'll be pretty cool. The worst to figure out without helper was Isles or Trials or whatever the escape room puzzle was. Oh yeah, that one, I think Fremenic Trials. That one has a lot of confusing stuff for sure. Some of those quests, yeah, without quest helper. And then even like one of the earlier quests, which is actually Fremenic Slayer Cave. Not Wanted, but the one before Wanted. It's part of the like White Knight quest line. That quest is would be painful, like when you have to bring the chicken and the sack and the dog across the bridge. Yeah, recruitment drive, thank you, hop up. Like, there's so many puzzles in that quest, I could not imagine figuring that out on my own. But obviously, like, people like alien food do it. So, shout out to them. Any plans on how you're going to source elites? Well, I think to start, it's probably going to be Seracnus. Laugh. Ah! I think it'll probably be Seracnus. Will be the easiest way to source my elite clues, probably the fastest. I don't anticipate having Shades of Morton unlocked, which would be the fastest way to get them. So I think Seracnus. But honestly, elite clues come from pretty much every boss, and I think Seracnus is the fastest, but if there's other bosses that I'm kind of interested in for one reason or another, I might try those out too. Just because I do enjoy a bit of bossing, and I think it would make for interesting content to do clue-only bossing on the hardcore. So it won't even let you build elite stash? Oh, that's stinky. Thought you could with 70. Take him down, Carl! Take him down! Come on! Come on! Yeah! Casket. That last bit took forever. What bank is good? Let's pick like a... maybe Draenor. Ooh, Alcarid. I never go to Alcarid. And I'm probably about to find out why. We'll even go to Shantae Pass. I go through this? Oh, stinky. Yeah, we'll go Shantae Pass. Lum to reset clues. Yeah, I need to do that too. Elite stash is 77. Oh. Really? It's that high? Oh my god. It is. That's crazy. Why is it so much higher? Well, that sucks. At least I'll get hards. River puzzle is the easiest one for me. Lol. Barbarian assault high gambles. If I can get BA teams, I'm gonna have to do BA at some point. So yeah, if I can get BA teams, then for sure I'd be down. But I'm definitely not doing it on 306. Where's my dragon mask? For popular demand, we'll wear the green one. Okay, we have a hard casket. No new steps on this one, but that doesn't disqualify me. This doesn't disqualify me from a collection log slot. Whoa, whoa, whoa! 2 collection log slots. Holy! 75 hard trails, Gothic Stole, and a Zamorak Crozier. But honestly, I don't know. What did Gothic steal? Can anyone answer that for me? Does anyone know? Actually so sick though. I really like the Zami Crozier. It's really, really cool. Sick. Collection log obtained. Gotta write that down. What did Gothic steal? Let's get an update on what the collection log is looking like now. 30 out of 134 collection log slots. No rune bucket helm yet, but lots of god D hide, vestment stuff, some cool fashion stuff, very cool. Nothing mega rare yet, but maybe someday. What up, Car? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see ya. Hope you're doing very well. Okay, let's get set up in our melee gear so that we can kill some bloodvelds. Do I have Gothic stuff? Ooh, I do. Green. Don't know if I have the cloak, though. I don't have the cloak. So I will just wear my Team Cape X, because that looks cool. Doesn't really match, but I don't really care. Actually, let's wear the shoulder parrot. Hell yeah. Shoulder parrot supremacy. I have the blessing to go with it. My rune sim. Ooh, I'll wear the rune kite shield trim. That's pretty cool. I'm dripped out. No one can stop me. There we go. We'll bring 1,000 runes here. There we go. My gem, and we're good to go. Let's go and reset our clues real quick. I've been putting BA off for months now. Even when you get to Masters, you can't do Elite Stash. Yeah, it's true. BA is fun. You just have to have someone who can teach you how to do it. Or, like, you have to have a good team. It's not very fun on 306, but if you know people, then it can be very, very enjoyable. Yeah, have I missed any notifications? No. Okay, good. Yeah, that casket was very good. Let me reset my prayer and grab some potions real quick. Congrats, thank you. Zami Corrosier. And 72 construction to get to a sailing island for a master clue step. Well, I could boost to get those stash units, but that is a lot of extra work. Even with Crystal Saw. I guess maybe it's not. I don't know. You could use the T in the Crystal Saw. The T from the POH. BA is bad with randoms, but when you have a team, it's I really like BA. I'm a big BA enjoyer. Big BA enjoyer myself. I'll bring some rare potions. You need to drink a Greenman's ale in that drip. It's true. I am a green man right now. Carl Caskets, it's your lucky day. No way. It is? $80 Hunter? I don't think I'll have to get 80 Hunter at any point. Not that I can think of. I don't think any quests require 80 Hunter for a casket. Oh. I need to lock in. I answered one wrong. Green Draghelm was the move, you were right. What can I say? It brought us luck and caskets. You're a winner. Mystery box. I could, in theory, get a clue scroll from this box. I got a lamp for Slayer. Heck yeah, very nice. From experience, the clan is quite good for BA teams. That's what I hear. I hear that our clan is actually pretty good at BA. I can turn my private back on and rejoin the clan chat. Let's take down some Bloodvelds. 48 more to go. Thank you, Sima. Done some BA with Duper, Dragon, and Fred from CC. It was great. Yeah. Our clan and our Discord have some BAers for sure. By the way, if anyone in chat wants to join the clan, I am on World 438 currently, and I can open the clan chat for people to join. So you just have to log in on World 438. I don't want the adamant knives. You join a clan like a guest, and then you go to the settings, and there'll be a thing that says apply. And then it'll notify me, and you're in. You should be allowed to train construction freely, but only by building chests in the POH. Oof. Sounds like a method of all time. How can you slay her if you hardly know her? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. You eventually need 79 Hunter for a Sherlock task. Oh, for the Salamander? 80 Hunter might happen then. 80 Hunter might happen for sure. Limpward ass construction method. True. Yeah, that's a good point. I will have to get a Tiku Salamander for the Sherlock step. Well, you don't have to get like the wieldable one though, right? You just have to get... Wait, right? Okay. So you probably only need 79, but if I do that clue step enough times... It is... Oh, just catch a Tiku Salamander. Okay. Gotcha. What's the clan called? Casketeers. I should update that command. I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Go. It's case sensitive. Yeah, I guess it might be. Maybe so. Carl should only be allowed to train construction by building clue stashes. What kind of Mickey Mouse account is this? Okay. Yeah, I think if it's a Sherlock step, I guess it's like any other skilling thing where you just have to do the thing. 79 Hunter's not bad. I'm almost 67. No way. 6'7". Do them rumors. Rumors are pretty good. We love an already tagged Bloodveld. I got half the Slayer XP. so much in OSRS is case sensitive, it really makes you appreciate how much the internet isn't. It's really, I think something that's funny about that is back in the day, like when you made your RuneScape account, your password didn't have to be case sensitive until they released Jagex accounts, which was like within the last 4 or 5 years. I think that's really funny. For some reason. That was the glory days, when you didn't have to have case-sensitive passwords and two-factor authentication. But now, everyone's trying to hack everything. Even your RuneScape account. They're trying to real-world trade your gilded full helm. Why do I suck so bad at fire flicking? I need prayer flicking to become second nature in my life. Look guys, Jagex filters if you type your password, see? That's the classic scam for sure. I tried to hit people with that when I was a kid. Finished my own clues, let's see what I get. Good luck, Hop Hop. If I'm doing something with prayer flicking, I turn a metronome on. Yeah, it's easier if I can hear the like prayer noises turning on and off, but I can't hear my own client right now. So I just have to use my inner metronome in my brain. Nothing. Best was an amulet of power. Unfortunate. Better luck next time. Yo, are you dead yet, Carl Caskets? Who let this guy in here? Mods. Guessing it drives some people crazy, but I did a lot of band stuff growing up, so it's just natural sound to me. Yeah, you would think that growing up and doing like 5 years of orchestra, I'd have a better rhythm. But I do have to think about it. It's not like inherently natural to hit 100 BPM perfectly. Oh, I'm locked in. I think I end up going faster than 100 beats per minute, and that's usually when I mess up. I'm like prayer flicking too fast. Oh my god, Diesel Pop with the first once again. How does he do it every stream? Someone else has gotta be the first someday. Congrats to Diesel Pop. It was only that simple. I was programmed for 120. Perks of getting here early. Damn, you're an egg, dude? I see a lot of subscribers with a 1 next to their name. But the egg is next level. I think that's 3 months. Yeah, 3 month subscriber. I made some new sub badges and like changed some around, so I think it goes up to like 6.5 years now, so I should be set for a while. I don't think I'll have a 6.5 year subscriber anytime soon. And then on YouTube, I think the sub badges go to like 10 years because they don't do half years on YouTube, so I'm good. I'm good on YouTube for eternity. Well, now I know that's a thing. I know. Someone's got to be first every day with the channel points. UIM win. If Carl Caskets' red helm symbol turns gray, then we reset as a UIM. That's probably the play. Oh no. We do it again, but as an ultimate Iron Man. UIM Carl would be actually horrible. I don't know. Maybe with his current rule set, with like not being allowed to make like train construction to build the stash units, I agree it would be horrible. But I think if I did UIM, if I did do UIM Carl, I would change some of the rules. I would want the progression to be a bit faster and not inconvenience myself so much. Like, kind of allow myself to unlock maybe some clue methods and whatnot. I'd probably stick to harder and more clear rules as well and try to keep it a little bit more simple. I would have to theory craft and do some thinking though for sure. Which is hard for me. It's very hard to use my brain. Hardcore UIM, Carl? You stop that right now. You stop that. You'd need a house? Oh, 100%. I would need a house. I would need to allow myself to build stash units and store items in the treasure chest, for sure. Because future UIM Carl would need to be able to keep all of his sexy loot. That is like a no-brainer. That's crazy. It would be a fun time. I like UIM. Bingo locked UIM video coming soon, by the way. And by soon, I mean like this month. I think UIM Carl doesn't restrict unlock / progression and just wants to do all the clue steps in order. Yeah. I'll say that Carl has inspired me to do a similar for Diary once we get Varla Diary. I will gladly be excited for a Varlamore Achievement Diary stuff. I don't know when that's going to be on the docket, though. I feel like people have been waiting for it for a while, so... Okay, I really need to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to log out for a sec, and I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Loading screen stream. Oh yeah. XP waste. Whoa, whoa! Oh, whoa! The Tadster. Boobs or butt? Rump. Crazy. Crazy cameo. Actually insane. We all know it's that rump. We all know it's that caboose. Look at that thing. Wait, did that UIM have a Gommels Hilt 6? No way. A UIM that's a Grandmaster of Old School RuneScape, the video game? I don't know if anyone's done that before. The Varla 3 out now. People were hoping to hear about Varla Diary at start of year summit. Maybe summer summit. I mean, that really doesn't seem like a crazy update to add, but it's literally just a list of, it's literally just a to-do list. You don't have to actually, like, do much. I think they just have to think of, like, what item they would want to add in the design for that. XP waste. Where streamer? Dead. Maybe at RuneFest? Perhaps, perhaps. True. Saying that and immediately T-Pow. Yeah. Very good timing. I have an immense urge to say sport when I see Tadster. Hello, sport. Yeah. He's a silly guy. Good question. How many UIM Grandmasters are there? Can anyone... Any knowers? I don't actually know how many there are. There's definitely, I mean, there's more than one though. At least 5. About 30. Really? That's a lot, actually. A lot of UIM gamers. Item design and other reward unlocks. Yeah. Like the benefit it ends up giving you. But you know, I believe in them. I believe in them. I'm talking current or ever. Let's say current. Because that's true. Anyone know the first UIM to become a Grandmaster of Old School RuneScape? I used my Prime sub yesterday, unfortunately, so I'm on YouTube with the premium. There we go. Wonder what the next Iron Mode man they'll add is. Probably official chunk locked, if I had to guess. I think if they were gonna add another mode, I think it would be like a harder version of Iron Man. Another one. It would either be an easier version, or maybe they would add like Bronze Man mode. Because they do... I feel like they wouldn't do chunk locked just because they do like region locked with leagues, but I don't know. I don't know what they would do. No, but we do know the first hardcore Iron Man that's gonna do all the clue steps without dying and without skipping a step. That's true. You're looking at him. Carling Casquito. Carlito. Casquito. OSRS high scores does not show CA points? No. I don't think they would add a high score for that. I'm surprised that they even added the collection log to the high scores, but I guess it was bound to happen eventually. Bro, I'm so bad at prayer flicking. What is happening? I know. Are you here to crash me? Hi, Mom. I'm on YouTube. Oh, okay. Mom, look, I'm on TV. Have fun. Thank you, sir. Nice. Nice hat. Bear head. Head from a bear. Super high ranked hardcore Ironman died the other day. You remember who it is? Reddit, yeah. Any knowers? I don't even think Carl Caskets, like, there's a Twitter account that posts, like, when hardcore Ironmen die, if they're, like, top 25 for a boss, or top something for skilling. I think I'd have to be on front page of a Clue high score to be on that page, so... Carl dies, he's gotta show up on that. He's gotta be at least front page on one Clue tier. Let's see. Carl Casket Clue rankings. Let's hear it. How are we doing? It was No Monkey? Oh. Was it his, like, newest hardcore? I feel like he just remade one. Or maybe it was the one that died, and that's why he remade. That happens, though. I mean, I think that is the better way to play a hardcore Iron Man, is to, like, actually do PVM and stuff. Not just skill. "22 days ago?" Okay, yeah, that was probably the one that he died, and that's why he reset. "20 more blood velds to go." Skilling can be dangerous. I mean, that's true. If you go and do Volcano. Or you go and do it in the wilderness. Or you're level 3 and you're hanging out by the willow trees in Draenor Village. You're not wrong. Lots of global death to Sepulcher. That is true. People do be dying to Sepulcher, which is It's pretty much just comedic at this point. I miss the evil chicken days. Yeah. Skilling was more dangerous when random events would attack you. But I think that was before Hardcore Iron Man. They should add that back. If you're skilling for a long time, they should definitely have something that pops up and tries to attack you. It'd be funny. I think it would be funny. I think most people would be upset by that, but me personally, great idea. Be very funny. Dinkle McDong. Thank you for the follow on twitch.television. As of August, oh no. 34 hardcore Ironmen have died to the gemstone crab. No way. That's unreal. Get real, man. Dangerous random events only for hardcore Iron Man. Oh, the 04 RuneScape has? Yeah, I could see that. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I know. People are so silly. Dying to the Yemstone crab. Ridiculous. Some of them are for the meme. Yeah, maybe. They just do it for the... They're just like, oh, this is funny. But you have to become a member to do that. It can't be worth it, right? Surely not. No monkey died at Doom. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's like a pretty dangerous piece of content. I've literally never done the boss. I think like only during Gridmaster or something. I just hear horror stories of the Doom. That's pretty crazy. I think one thing that would be cool if they added into old school that is in RS3. I like the global announcements in public chat, like when someone like maxes or when they like get 200 mil in a skill. I think that's pretty cool. I think it would be cool. I think there are too many players for them to do that, honestly, in old school, but I think when like super rare stuff happens, like getting a gem bag from an Onyx, I think that would be cool if that got announced. That'd be pretty wild. GZ for that Elite Lumbee? Yes. GZ, I love veggies. April 1st announcing all boss loot globally would go insane. That would be a good April Fool's joke for sure. People would love that. Did you reset your clues? They should be fine. I still have 21 minutes on the timer. I think I'll finish this task before I have to go reset them. Mango. Ooh, 100 silver ore. Very nice. Party drop set to 0 globally. Another hardcore Ironman died in some silly way. Rare drop table, yeah. Off stream this morning, I got my first shield left half. I high alked it, but I thought that was pretty funny. Max and Grandmaster would probably be non-obnoxious. Yeah, I imagine there's not enough people like maxing every day, but getting max cape, getting 200 mil in skills, I think announcing every time someone gets a 99 would be too much, but maxing Grandmaster and old school RuneScape, super rare shit, like getting a gem from a or onyx from a gem bag. That is a diary task, lol. Getting a... what's a diary task? Oh yes, I love getting a gem bag from an onyx, yes. That would be crazy. You cut your onyx and you get a gem bag from it. That'd be next level. 1 in 1 billion chance. Smith a dragon shield and arty. Yeah, it's a diary task, but what does Carl Caskets need that for? He don't need no diaries. I've only done some diaries because it was like kind of convenient at this point. I don't even know. I'd have to look at the hard arty diary and see if that's even something that'll be completable. Because I don't think any quests requires... you have to have 65 runecraft for that one. I don't think there's a quest that requires 65 runecraft. Diaries. Clues only. That's right. I think it would be fun on an account like this to try to get some combat achievements done. That could maybe be a part of the like the elite clue grind, is like I'm gonna grind some bosses so I can get at least like the easy diary done. Increase my easy clue drop rate from things. Desert Treasure 2 is 60 runecraft. Blood Rune at 77 runecraft? You're right. Yeah, Desert Treasure 2 is 60, but I don't think I would need that quest. F Hawk, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Actually, hard diary increases your pickpocket chances everywhere. True. Does make it better. And I will have to thieve a lot at some point. I forget that, yeah, there are like some skilling requirements later. Like Sherlock has some of those. My brain isn't programmed to think about that yet, because we're not at elite clues yet. But that'll be pretty interesting when that happens. Been grinding CAs to avoid Barrows Prayer Drain. Yeah, that's a big one for sure. You need Dragon Slayer 2, but not Desert Treasure 2? Oh, interesting. I need Dragon Slayer 2? Everyone is way ahead of me on like what requirements I need. I literally never looked this stuff up. Elites need Dragon Slayer too? What? For what? For why? Just looking at the wiki. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really look ahead that much. I look at the current clue tier. ¿Por qué? Huh? Nani? No spoilers, it's nice to be organic. Yeah, I agree. Like, I have an idea of a lot of steps because I've done a lot of clues on other accounts or during leagues or whatever, but I don't remember everything, and it is nice to be surprised. Gives a more authentic reaction. You have to get to Lithgrin? Oh, damn. Okay. That wouldn't be the full quest, though. That would just be partial completion. But that probably would still require a fair amount of skilling. What's my Slayer right now? It is 60. I think it's halfway to 61 at this point, though. Bloodvelds are a very, very good task for Carl. No superiors on this task so far, though. Kind of sad about that. Yeah, I'm 12k from 61, so I'm very sure I'm gonna hit that tonight. Or not tonight, but today. How long do you play a day on average? Maybe 2 or 3 hours. But honestly, like, every day this week that I've had at least 2 hours to play, I've streamed. So that kind of gives you an insight. Like, there have been a couple days where I haven't had time. Like, I didn't play much yesterday. I actually don't think I played at all yesterday. I don't think I played much on Thursday. Played a little bit this morning before I went to the gym. But my playtime is fairly limited. That's the biggest limitation on why this grind is going to take so long. If you got imbued heart from Superior, could you use it? I think so. It's not like a... Carl just doesn't keep, like, gear that is not clue items. But he keeps, like, tools. I would think of an imbued heart more as a tool kind of thing. Just a very, very rare and expensive tool. I don't know that it would really help him too much, but... I mean, it is something. Imbued heart is an infinite potion. That's true, it is basically just like a potion. Oh shit, ow. Alright, no more prayer flicking. Okay, cool, same here. I work full-time with 2 kids, only got so much time. Yeah, I don't have 2 kids, but I do work full-time, so... I feel you on that. It certainly does have a big effect on how much I can play. Join the Casketeers and you too can watch me suffer through CAs whilst being quite bad mechanically at the game. Excellent. Join. Or just join the Discord. Boom. Link in chat to join the Bayless Discord. I'll drop it in the YouTube chat as well. And additionally, if you are 21 HP, yeah, we'll be okay. If you are a sub, a Twitch subscriber or a YouTube member, if you're in the Discord and you have your Discord linked to YouTube or Twitch, then you get access to a private sub and member only chat, which is pretty cool. So Nice little perk there for your financial contributions. Lots of Discord scams going around recently, actually, FYI, for people who are on Discord a lot. Yeah. Definitely something to be careful of. Alright, that is the Bloodveld's task done. That was a pretty good task. Lots of experience. Time to go back to Dr. Duradel. Fun but obvious fact, Mr. Beast does not in fact want to give you money. Yeah. Probably a good thing to know about. Hardcore Ironman Carl Caskets dies to a Bloodveld. For Elite you can partial, but for Master you have to do full? What? For what reason? There must be an item or something I need. Actually, I don't want to know. I'll find out when I get there. We'll keep it a secret. Where's my food? Nom 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 nom. To not spoil, think what full Dragon Slayer 2 completion unlocks. Vorkath. Ava's Assembler. I don't know. We'll burn that bridge down when we get there. Brimhaven. Yeah. 3 whole salmon. He's just a salmon consumer. He's head of the club. President of the salmon consuming club. Duradel 172 aberrant specters. Good task to get. Has a superior. I will need the nose peg for this one. And we can go and kill some aberrant specters. Ew, stinky. Are you supposed to range these? Can they melee you? I think they just magic attack you. 90 defense, 1 ranged. They're weak to arrows. Oh, they're actually weakest to arrows. Alright, I'll range them. Probably a good idea. Nose peg is non-clue gear. We've talked about this. Nose peg is non-clue gear. I think many have attested that it feels more like a tool than a piece of gear. So, we're doing it. But yeah, I've talked about this before. I think nose peg, so that I can do this task, is okay. You ever gonna hop Slayer mask on Carl? Yeah, I'll get a Slayer helmet, but that's not till Master Clues. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I be allowed to use the nose peg and do this task, or should Carl be not allowed to do aberrant specters? I'll let you guys decide. Let's do a poll. Question. Should Carl Caskets be allowed to use nose peg for Slayer task? Yes. No. Alright, you get 3 minutes to vote. Start a poll, YouTube. Can Carl use nose peg to do Slayer task? Yes, no. Alright, chats. It has been brought to my attention that the nose peg technically is not a piece of clue gear, and so I am polling the chats of my Twitch chat and my YouTube chat to determine if this should be allowed and if aberrant specters should be a task that Carl Caskets can do. Can you wear one IRL while doing it? No. Unlucky that I vote no to all poll questions. That's true, your vote does mean more that way. I asked as a joke not to start a crusade. Well, look what you've done, SumQuest. 2 people have voted no now. Ah! Nose peg her, but I hardly know her. Crazy. You need to learn that your action... When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences? You think it was a silly joke? Now we're all just sitting here and waiting for the poll to end. So, you guys come here often? Could skip or reset with Turiel, but that would end my Slayer task streak, and I don't really like doing that. First time here, actually. Carl would do anything to do more clues. True. And get Banshees and have same problem. Yeah, you have to wear earmuffs for that. Alright. The chats have spoken. The chats have spoken. And Carl is allowed to use the nose peg to do the Slayer tasks, so we had 14 yeses in the YouTube chat, and we had, I don't know, 71% of people in the Twitch chat said yes as well. So I'm gonna say the majority rules, and Carl Caskets is allowed to do this task and wear the nose peg. This is an exception for that, I guess he'll make for this. This will help speed up his clue scroll journey. I gotta save these so I have proof for the video later. I got receipts. Nose peg, YouTube chat poll. And then everybody clapped. Everyone, clap it up. With your hands, with your cheeks. Give it up for Carl Caskets. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, clap that shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you, thank you. OSRS poll, should we end world hunger? Reddit. Actually, I had to eat as a child, so no. Time to Carl my casket all weekend long. That's what I'm talking about. It is so time to range train. I probably don't need the ranger boots. I'll wear the prayer shoes. Oh, no. Probably make a difference. Any DPS calcers out there that can tell me if there's a difference between the two? Ranger boots and holy sandals against an aberrant specter? I put the blessing on like I'm gonna use the blessing, but I need arrows. What is this guy doing? Ranger boots are green. What? Hope this helps. No, not helpful. Not helpful. I don't know what that means. That's a lot of words. Now I'm even more confused. Yeah, green dragon mask looks a lot better than blue. My catchphrase is pink hand waving. We like that. I like that. Where is the best place for me to kill these? Slayer Tower or Slayer Stronghold Cave? Do I have the Mauritania Diary done? No. No, I do not. Okay. I think the Slayer Tower is probably easier to get to. Honestly, they're both kind of not that easy to get to. I'll go to the Slayer Stronghold Cave. We'll try both out at some point. Carl does have fairy rings, yeah. But he also has spirit trees. 6-7. Bayless 6-7. Wait, I need the nose peg. What am I even thinking? I can't wear the green dragon mask. I have to wear the dumb nose peg. That would have been a good way to die early on the account. Canifis Fairy Ring is quite close to Slayer Tower. Yes, this is true. I am aware. They're both close. They're both close to something. The problem is getting to a fairy ring. Alright, first Aberrant Specters going down for Carl Caskets. These things require you to wear the nose peg or they will drain your stats and kill you very quickly. They can be killed here in the Stronghold Slayer Cave and also in the Slayer Tower in Mauritania. They do have a 1 in 128 drop chance for hard clues, so I may have a chance of getting some of those while doing the task. And they have a superior, so getting a superior would be pretty awesome, but these are most well known for dropping a ton of herbs, so that could help for the future herblore grinds. Oh my goodness, and we get a combat achievement for killing the Aberrant Spectre. Our first one goes down. It's too easy for him. Why not Karen farm some totems for easy clues? I mean I could. Those ones have more health though. They take a lot longer to kill, I think. The Deviant Spectres. Oh, you get a 2.5 XP bonus? Those have 190 health. That would make this task take forever. Oh, and their defense is a lot higher against ranged. Their defense is just a lot higher. They're 30% weak to air magic, but they also still have decent stats. So I don't know. I think the problem is it would just take a lot longer to kill them. Fashionscape over function. Oh yeah. Fashionscape over function for the nose peg. Easy clap for Carl. Who needs a nose peg anyways? Boring. I really need to pee again. Which means I need to log out. Welcome to the load screen while I go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Oh, okay. We're good. We are good. Oh, how was your bathroom break? It was good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate someone coming to check on me. Chat, is he going number 1 or number 2? It was number 1 this time. Me when I'm teaching my grandma to suck eggs. I'm quite used to rage baiting my friend by offering completely obvious OSRS advice. It's become second nature. Fair. No, I mean, Slayer Tower, it might be just negligible on how long it takes to get to either. I guess downside, I have to run past Hellhounds for this one. Might be faster getting the Slayer Tower, I don't know. Who knows? If I teleport to my house to, like, restore my prayer and my altar... Dude, who does this guy think he is? I was attacking his friend over there. Oh, that's messed up. Why? Who put those there? Who did that? Huh? Some quest? Better watch yourself, buddy. Did you wash your hands? No. I'm in the comfort of my own home. Nose peg to protect against the very sweaty nerds. I'm gonna need one of these when I go to Anime Expo next month. Full on showing up to the anime convention with my nose peg. They're slow as fuck in the catacombs. Yeah, I think that would be not totally efficient for Carl. He's already pretty weak as it is. But it is a thought. I think the chance of getting the, you know, totems is not much. Doesn't really help too much. Oh my god, Natura Pine gifted 5 subs. Natura Pine? I know those guys. Holy. And a hype train has started. Oh my goodness gracious. No way, is that Natura Pine? Is that Natura Pine, the sponsor of the last video? I'm gonna have to talk about them right now. It's us. No way. Insane. We had to watch an ad, sorry. Oh, hell no. Unlucky. Alright, well, let's take a quick sec. Let's talk about Natura Pine, shall we? Whipping out the face cam. Oh, that's the wrong one. Wait. Where is it? Where's my OBS? Where'd you guys put it? There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a quick section of this video. Not video. It's me. I'm a real person. Unfortunately for all of you. Where is my sponsored thing? Here it is. As you know, we'll put this on the screen here. Boom. Natura Pine has graciously sponsored the Carl Caskets series and gifted 5 subs, so make sure that you check them out. Make sure you say thank you, Blopdinen Tyke, Sour Shampoo, Zandaman 2, Typical Java, and Subquest. I got something in my teeth right now. What do I do? Oh, no way. Well, I got just the thing for you. If you go to naturapine.com and use code Carl for 10% off, you could try some of these amazing flavored toothpicks that I have here. Tons of them. Hundreds, literally. They're amazing. And I'm not just saying that. Okay. Many people would think that. But I have used a ton of these toothpicks. They have flavors like roasted cinnamon, they have mint, they have ice peach. This one is like it's like Royal Titans. You know, it's fire and ice. So I like that one a lot. Their new flavor literally just came out today, and it's this one. It's Pacific Pineapple. Pacific Pineapple is freaking delicious. It's so good. I think it's my new favorite flavor. Carl Caskets enjoys it as well, so definitely be sure to check them out. I will. Oh, that's the wrong command. Ud. There we go. I will drop the links in the chats on YouTube and Twitch. But be sure to go and check out Naturapine because the new flavor's great and definitely worth it. If you know, are someone that chews on things, if you're someone that just likes to, I don't know, helps me focus at work for sure. I'll chew on them while I'm editing. That helps a lot actually. And they taste great. It's some great tasting wood to put in your mouth. So, I mean, what more do you really want? What more do you want? Everyone wants some wood in their mouth at some point. So, I will end my sponsored segment there. But thank you so much, Naturapine, for gifting 5 subs to this gracious community. And hopefully some people go and check them out because they are great to work with. I've really enjoyed the partnership so far. So 10 out of 10 read, thank you. I'll even crack open a Pacific Pineapple right now. They're just too good. Nice tats, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Pipe chest. Let's go. Frog wow. Yeah, these things are great. I do really enjoy them. They're awesome. I was very excited when they approached me. Much easier to work with than other sponsors as well, I will say. The tins are cool, the resealable pouches are cool looking. They're like, I don't know. I love the art on them, so. They're awesome. Many people will ask me, like, I get this question a lot of, like, how long do they last? Is the flavor good? The flavor is fantastic. I'd say it's easy to chew on them. I just put the wood in my mouth right now. So it's 1:13. We'll see what time it is by the time I've chewed through this thing. How many can you eat in one sitting? Now. Be careful. Okay. Be careful. The, you know, if you eat them, you might not feel too good. You might get a little bit of a tummy ache. They're not to be totally ingested, I will say. Wait, you're not supposed to use teeth. Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, many people don't like teeth on their wood. Always strange to see the man behind the voice behind the camera. Love your YouTube videos and the series you're doing. Much respect. Thank you very much, Jason. Don't eat the sharp stick. Yeah. I don't want splinters in my stomach and esophagus, so I will not totally consume this. So after putting the wood in your mouth, you spit, not swallow. For this kind of wood in particular, you probably do want to spit and not swallow. I would advise against swallowing. This is the only time where spitting is not quitting, folks. This is for your own good. Very, very important. Spitter, not quitter? This time, no. You gotta be careful. Vibing. What up, dragon? Destruction dragon. I should specify there are many dragons that come through every so often. We are big chillin' here. Oh, my bad. The Casket King himself. We're almost 6'8" ranged. We're not a funny number anymore. Come on, Gagic. Hurry, get to 69. I'll try. When are we getting feature-length Carl Caskets movie? Fair question. I mean, the first movie was season 1, right? That was like a, what, a 5.5 hour movie? Is that a movie? I don't know. Maybe the finale will be a movie. Maybe the Slayer episode will be a movie. Who knows? Could be the Hard Clue finale, and it could be a full hour-and-a-half long Carl Caskets episode. And right now, you're just seeing the behind the scenes. Carl Caskets goes hard, the director's cut. Carl Caskets gets hard, the director's cut. Behind the scenes footage of Carl's hard clue grind. Hey, yo. Hurry, get to 69. Giggity. Oh! And there it is. 68 ranged. Rip the 6'7" ranger. It's true. It's over. It's all Jover. Man, the next time I have to do an herblore grind, we're gonna be cooking. We actually have some seeds. And we're getting some herbs. Carl Caskets presents 500 hours dry on Rune Boots grind. That's right. $54 days, 7 hours. Okay. How many live streams have I done? I mean, a lot of it is, I could just calculate the XP per hour, which is like, on average, like 7,000 experience per hour. And I started at 52. 123k. Dang, I've already done 160k Slayer. Yeah, that sounds about right. I probably have done about 20 hours of work so far. I would say so far we are probably about 20 hours into the grind, and we're at 54 days and 7 hours of playtime, so we'll see where we end up when we're actually at 80 Slayer and obtain our rune boots. It could very well take 500 hours. Keep trying to drop him over. Unlucky. I know. I look at him, I try to pick him up, the game just doesn't let me for whatever reason. It's very strange, very concerning. Gagek does not want me to have womb boots. Okay. Yeah, inventory's a little too full. Let's go and reset, drop some of these herbs off. Pray altar. If I do this rotation, it's probably faster to get a Slayer Tower. Hopefully I have the agility level for the rope. You should just level up smithing and smith them instead. Good idea. Good idea. Let's see. What? You can't smith them? No way. Ooh. Easy. Oh my god. 81? That's the wrong agility obstacle. 61 agility. Yeah, fuck this. I'm not coming back here. This is garbage. Hell no. It is definitely a stronghold angle. What the fuck? Why is it 61 agility? What the hell? Bank outside stronghold, eat blue pot. Yeah. And then I gotta run all the way back around, too. Oh my god. Turkey. You're in trouble. Oh god, it hurts. Carl Caskets presents agility grind for this Slayer shortcut to make my grind faster so that I can unlock rune boots. Oh my god, we made it. Oh my god, we did it. No way. I could eat blue pot, but I do have a limited amount of blue pot, so I should probably be prayer flicking a bit more. Hard to get blue pot after I run out. In fact, I would even say impossible to get blue pot after I run out. And this is going to be a long grind, so I really should be more careful with squandering my blue potions. On this episode of Caskets, we complete Monkey Madness 2 so we can do Slayer faster. The hard part of prayer flicking is prayer flicking itself. I'm absolute trash. Damn, Carl just hit a 10. Unreal. This guy's too powerful. It is going to be a tough grind when I actually run out of prayer potions. It's going to be painful. Gotta pray against everything in this damn game. On this episode of Kyle Caskets, instead of training Slayer, we actually train Herblore and Prayer. Ooh, a rune full helm. You had a pure heart, you wouldn't take damage. Man. I just work here. What am I supposed to do? If you had a heart of gold, you would take no damage from any Slayer creature. The clue scrolls have corrupted Carl. Well, lava battle staff. One day I'll need that. Today is not that day. It is time to reset the clues. Oh, they're still there, thank goodness. Excellent. Always good to know that I didn't screw something up terribly. Well, that was a fun detour to Mauritania, back to the other place. Okay. I will... Okay, that'll save me an inventory spot. I'll allow myself one prayer potion per trip. For safety. Look at these people in their black masks. I think they're so cool. Exactly. They don't know that they're standing in the same room on the same world as an absolute legend. Or they just don't give a shit. They'll reflect back on this moment, though, someday. They'll see the error of their ways. Embarrassing. Don't they see this drip and just think, wow, what the hell's wrong with that guy? Why does he look like that? He's weird. He's not just any Iron Man. He's a clue-locked weird guy. Clue-locked freak. Has anyone been watching any of the Deadman stuff that's been going on? I quite literally know basically nothing about it, other than there are content creators involved, and it's Deadman mode. Too violent. Does the violence scare you? Some quest. The violence of Deadman mode. Trying to make my way in RuneScape. If you were truly peaceful, you would be a level 3 account. A level 3 pure. Nah, I'm just yanking your chain. Just joshing. Okay, it's been almost 25 minutes, and I've kind of thrashed this toothpick at this point. I know, you guys forgot that I had this toothpick in my mouth, I'm sure. You guys forgot about the wood that was in my mouth, but let me show you real quick. Where's my face cam? Oh. Video capture? There we go. It's actually like just destroyed, but it's been like almost 25 minutes. The flavor's actually still there in the toothpick. Like, I still definitely taste the pineapple all the way down. But it is just splintering a bit too much, so we are done with the toothpick. Once again, Naturapine for your flavored toothpick needs. Are you from California? I am. It's all I've lived in my whole life. It's all I've ever known, outside of traveling to other states and countries. Yeah, he is. He's from California. I'm just a humble Californian. Humble Californian who likes Carl Caskets. I'm getting hungry. I want a burrito. But I need to be a good boy today because I have to go out to dinner tonight and I don't want to spoil the dinner. I wish I was humble. What's up, Dr. Forgon? My goat. Simply my goat. NorCal or SoCal? Northern. Shame. Sorry. I didn't choose this life. I was just born into it. What can I say? Sorry to hear? What do you mean? It's fine. They're both fine. No, I like where I live. I'm from SoCal, which is the superior Cal. I see. Well, I like things in both. Carl Caskets likes paying $7 for gas? I don't pay $7 for gas. I pay like $5.69 for gas or something like that. Try $8. Yeah, I ain't paying that. I got gas from Costco last week. I think it was literally $5.69 a gallon. I wish I lived inside Carl. The bird? Or the casket guy? Hell yeah, Kev. Yeah, yeah. In Tahoe, the gas prices are going to be insane. For sure. Yeah, Lake Tahoe's different, for sure. My group Ironman, I have returned to my roots, robbing Varlamore's wealthiest for money and clues. Oh yeah. Honestly, Jagex, I can't wait for you to release new Easy Clue Steps, so just give me a reason. Honestly, just give me a reason. I'm going straight to Varlamore, and I'm stealing money and clues from them too. I'm so hyped for it. That will definitely be my way of getting easy clues for the rest of my days. No other method. And I will hear no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Take it back? No. Can't make me. Grow up. Sorry, aggressive. Break the machine open. Reno airport slots took all of my money. Oh, I see, I see. It's in reply to that. From Orange County. Nice. Nice, nice. It's a big area. I'll be going down there to Los Angeles next month. Actually, this time next month, I'll be there. For Anime Expo at the Los Angeles Convention Center. If they didn't want me to rob them blind, they shouldn't have theoretically infinite money and little boxes of clues in their pockets. It's true. Jagex knew exactly what they were doing. I'm too big to live inside a bird. I want to live in the casket. That's fair. But what if you could shrink yourself down? You gotta think outside the box. Okay, I think I'm safe to change that guy's thing. Do I not have this open? My bad, guys. I'm on world 438 if you're trying to join the clan. Who are you cosplaying as? I don't know. Myself. I might bring one or two of them. I mean, they're pretty easy to wear when I already have worn them a couple times, so. And I'm pretty comfortable wearing them and walking around. But I don't have anything new. I haven't really been inspired or watching enough anime or anything, or playing games outside of RuneScape in recent days and years. Make sure you wear deodorant. I always do. I'm no longer in California, but I'll have my people look out for Carl. Nice. Yeah, if anyone goes to Anime Expo and sees me there, be sure to say hello. I'll give you a high five, realistically. That's about all I can afford right now. Though I am trying to see if I can come up with a Carl Caskets t-shirt before the con. Would you not Carl their caskets? It's up to be, you know, it's to be determined. For sure. The thing is, nobody truly knows what it means to have their caskets carled, so you gotta be careful. I don't want to over-promise and under-deliver, you know? The people know what they want. The problem with making a custom t-shirt is if I'm gonna make them, I'm only gonna make like 5 at most. So the cost is like, the cost per shirt is a lot higher when I don't make a massive amount. So it's definitely a thought. I think it'd be fun. You need to over-under and promise deliver. It's true. That's a good point. I should have thought about that, probably. Oh, let's re-up on some health real quick. Time to chomp on some salmon. Nom 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 nom. Maybe a little shrimp to top things off. Mmm. Yummy. We'll bring some rainbow fish just in case I lose my health. Delectable. What up, dopamine harvester? Shirts should say, I carled his caskets and all I got was this shirt. That's a good idea. It will give direct eye contact and a verbal 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8. Who knows what's going to happen when I get to 0. I might explode. Everyone, I have a bomb in my stomach. Help, help. Help me. Yeah, I've definitely gotten some ideas for the shirts. The thing about the shirts is, like, the more you put on, like, ideally I have, like, a little line of text on both sleeves, and then I have something on the front and something on the back. But, like, if you add something to the sleeve, it adds, like, at least, like, $8 to each shirt. So, I don't know. Maybe I need to just look at a different website, but to my understanding, it is just kind of pricey to make custom shirts, so. And also, it does take time to do that. I know my dad made me a custom shirt once, so I need to, yeah, I need to ask him. Maybe he has a better idea, or he was just willing to shell out for the 1 or 2 shirts. You need to make Bob shirts? That sounds like a lot of work. Good idea, though. I got a black axe out of an easy clue, dropped it. My next easy clue after the axe. Yeah. Yup. That does happen. How dare you drop your clue loot. Deserved. Carl, you need to be careful with Slayer gear. Take wrong gear and some monster like Aberrant Spectre can one-hit kill you and end the series. I know. I know. I have the nose peg on. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen someone walk into these things and die. I will be careful, I promise. I knew it was deserved. Your dad likes you, Lucky. Yeah. I think so. I'm sure there's a more cost-effective way of going about procuring custom shirts. I just, don't really know what that is. I don't have the time or the skill for it. So it's like, really, it's just gonna cost me something if I want to actually do it. But it's like, I could shell out 200 bucks and I'd get like, maybe 6 shirts out of it. I think realistically, like, the most I'd want to spend on it is like 150 and maybe get like 4 or 5 shirts. Just buy a Costco pack of white teas and bust out the crayon markers. Yeah, true. Honestly. Would work just as well. See, my problem, and this is a me thing, this is my own personal issue, is I actually want to make a good shirt. I want like a black or like a gray. I kind of like the black. I want a black t-shirt with a front pocket. And I want, my idea, I want to make one of these shirts where it says like open casket, and then I have like stickers or something in the shirt pocket, and then I hand someone a sticker. This is specifically for at a convention, or like if I went to RuneFest, like this is what I'd want to do. It's like someone opens the casket and I give them, I don't know, like a sticker of a clue unique or something. I think that would be a really cool idea. Or if you pull the right thing, then I'll give you a shirt, you know? But then I have to figure out how to make stickers as well. Well, honestly, that part's probably not too hard. I think I know a guy for that. I just have to know someone who has a machine who can make the stickers and get the sticker paper. Which I think is doable. And the art is already done. I'm literally just gonna use the PNGs from the wiki. I expect to be able to go to Carl Fest. Holy shit. That would be next level. Caskets Fest. That would be insane for sure. Is Carl guy or girl name? I know girl name IRL Carl. Well, I think traditionally it's a guy name, but I mean, yeah, I'm sure it could be a girl name too. I mean, like, I've met like a girl named like Jeffrey before. That's like mostly a guy name. So. Or you could be thinking of the name Carol, which would be C-A-R-O-L. See if you can piggyback off a casket trade show. Sir, that's not the right kind of caskets we want at this trade show. Oh? Oh? Meet my gender-swapped hardcore clue-locked Ironman. Carla Caskets. That's right. There's Carla, there's Carol, there's Coraline. I can't wait to gender bend Carl Caskets into a UIM when Carl dies. It's gonna be unreal. How about Daryl cracks it? Yeah, that could work too. I think that's a fair idea. Coraline, not to be confused with Caroline. That's right. A UIM? That's right. Just know that if Carl loses his hardcore status, we are restarting as an Ultimate Iron Man. And or an Ultimate Iron Woman. Let's go! Carol Caskin. Somebody kill Carl Caskets. No. I'm already so far into the account. Someone DDoS him and make him die to these specters. Yo, what up, Necrius? Welcome to the stream on this fine Saturday. This chat has Kevin Fire, so I had to swap. Let's go. Watch on YouTube, chat on Twitch. Or watch on both. And chat on Twitch. Easy money. Who even is Kev1Fire? Does anyone even know who that guy is? Is that Kevin Caskets? Is that Kev1 Caskets? Hello, typical tune. Rick Grimes. I approve. Sorry, Calvin Caskets. Kev1Fire holds multiple Guinness World Records for most redrafted player in the UIM Showdown event. That's true, actually. The infamous. The one and only Kev1Fire. Hello, is this Carl Caskets live stream? It is, Sneeze. Welcome to the live stream version of the Carl Caskets. He is training Slayer, of course. Of course, of course. This is actually just an interactive Carl Caskets video. Welcome to the RuneScape D&D video version of Carl Caskets, where you get to choose Carl Caskets' journey. I will now be copying YouTuber and Twitch streamer Jimmy's idea, but for Carl Caskets. Incredible stuff. Rolled a nat 1 and you need to alch your prayer potion. No! Oh, shit. How quickly can we lose Carl Caskets' hardcore status if the Twitch chat participates and chooses what Carl Caskets gets to do? My guess? 10 minutes. Right. We are out of inventory space. That's 10. That's generous. Go to Mage Arena right now. No. Hey, what color is your nose? Peg colored. Rolled a nat 1. Wait, I'm behind. It'd be interesting, have a 1/100 roll at the start of the stream for some kind of penalty. Rolled a nat 1 and instead of drinking the prayer potion, you spike it into the ground. Unfortunate. Oh yeah, for sure. Seems like we have some D&D enjoyers in the Twitch chat for sure. So many seeds. Actually, let's see. Can I stand here for a sec? Alright. I will be right back. Once again. Need to use the restroom. I'm gonna take like a couple minutes. I need to eat. I haven't eaten in like 4 hours, so I will be back. Just gonna heat up some food and go to the bathroom. It'll take me like 3 minutes. Start the count. The stream continues. We out here casket maxing, of course. There's no other thing we could be doing at this moment in time. Wait, where the fuck am I? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, that's the right way. Casket maxing at its finest. 6,000 experience from the next layer level. Looked at your 5 hours Carl Casket video. Love it. Thanks for the entertainment. Greetings from Germany. Thank you very much, Dynamite. Glad you enjoyed the video. There is definitely more to get caught up on after the 5.5 hour one. Ooh, scroll. Carl Caskets the logout king. Come on now. I'm gonna binge the other vids. See ya. Enjoy. Hopefully you like them as much as the 5.5 hour one. Yeah, I didn't bring the urinal for today's stream, unfortunately. Sorry, y'all. Had to get up a few times. When a man gotta pee, a man gotta pee. Man, it must suck to not have a herb sack. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's not like a reason why I can't get one. I just don't have the Slayer points or the Tithe Farm points. But yeah, for sure I'm banking a lot. I do not want these herbs to go to waste. These herbs must be conserved. Hope everyone is enjoying their Saturday so far. And enjoying the Carl Caskets live content. If you're enjoying and you're watching on Twitch, definitely consider dropping a follow. We're super close to 500, which is a nice number. And if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, consider subscribing to the channel. Lots of Carl content coming up this month. Especially with all the streams. I will say, ever since I pulled that first hard clue, like, right before the stream, I've not got another hard clue scroll, and I think that would go crazy right now. Also, a superior Slayer creature would be very nice. Between two Bloodveld tasks and this Spectre's task so far, I've only had one superior, so... Superiors are normally, what, 1 in 200, and then 1 in 150 if you have elite combat achievements? Cannot remember the numbers off the top of my head. No, he doesn't even have easy combat achievements done. He's probably got a total of like 8 combat achievement points. I've done 6 total, and they're mostly just like kill an aberrant specter, kill a greater demon. S on Rammus. 1 in 200 regular, 1 in 150 with elite. Thank you for fact checking that. Couldn't remember, but it's good to know. Mostly so that I know how unlucky I'm going. I'd very much like to get one before the end of this task. That would increase productivity. So Costco used to only sell like just regular mac and cheese. But now they sell mac and cheese with like barbecue chicken in it. And it's very good. I'm a big fan. Just throw it in the microwave, or not the microwave, the oven for like 40 to 60 minutes. It's really tasty. Big fan. What up, Inclaw? Wanted to say hi before going to bed. Good luck with the grind. Can't wait for the next episode. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming and watching and supporting the stream. I'm glad you are enjoying the Carl content. think I will reset my... I need to reset my hard clue soon. Alright. Let's go reset some clues. I don't like having to wear the nose peg. It should let me combine my nose peg with clue item or something. That'd be cool. I actually still haven't made a pair of holy molies yet, which is kind of funny. So I think I could make like 3 or 4 pairs. Dragon Impling south of Huey 618? No freaking way. Someone tell Tad. Foregone, how much more time will you have for bingo this time around compared to last time? More or less time, I should say. Can't believe they're updating energy potions so that you can use Guams to make them now. It's gonna be actually crazy. And energy potions restore 15 or something. Actually huge for Carl Caskets. Big casket update for him. I think I finally got the timing down on the prayer flicking. It was just taking much practice and many missed flicks. Oh my god. It's the Shy Guy. Can I watch this spoiler free? You can if you close your eyes. I mean, for the most part, it doesn't really... If you're caught up on the videos, and you know that I'm training Slayer, there's really not much to get spoiled, unless I get like a hard clue and do it. So it's like, mostly pretty spoiler-free, unironically. You kind of just get to know which part of the process I'm at. And right now I'm working my way towards 61 Slayer, so... Still a long way to go, for sure. But getting close to 300k experience, so that's good. Memory of a goldfish should be fine either way. Yeah, there you go. That's my captain. What up, Sucky Nick? How many clues since Sunday? Ooh, since last Sunday? Maybe 4 or 5. I'm up to 75 hard clues at the moment. Yeah, we're making some good progress. Doing an Aberrant Specters task here. Trying to round out 61 Slayer before I end the stream. We still have a good bit of time left before the stream ends, though. So we should be good. In my head, I'm always like, oh, 12k XP? Surely. That won't take very long. But 12k Slayer XP on this account is like 2 hours. It's just so slow. This has got to be the slowest I've had to train Slayer on, like, any account ever. But right now, especially with not having 70 ranged. Once I get a 70 ranged, I don't think it'll speed up significantly, but it'll definitely be faster, like... having God D'hide equipped instead of blue and green D'hide. Son of a bitch! 6th wand. You can drop it to me if you want. My main will gladly take it. Gear is only casket based. It's clue based. So like, I mean, for the most part, it's whatever I get from clue caskets and then like the clue emote items. The nose peg is an exception, of course. I would not be able to do the task if I didn't use the nose peg, as I would die immediately. I decided it was a fair exception to go with. It would definitely suck to not be able to do, like, several Slayer monsters, because I can't wear, like, a piece of Slayer equipment. Yeah, it's true. Like, I wouldn't be able to do Banshees, because those need earmuffs. I wouldn't be able to do Cave Horrors, because you need the Witchwood icon. I wouldn't be able to do Specters, Dust Devils. Like, there's so many things. I wouldn't be able to do gargoyles because you do have to have the rock hammer. Like, there's just pretty much everything in Slayer. Like, I just would be suffering for the point of suffering and no other reason. Sour hogs. Yeah, that too. I haven't had that task yet, but sour hogs. Yummy. Shrimp. And back we go. I don't know if I can be asked to play RuneScape today. That's okay. You don't have to if you don't want to. You gonna be able to do much bingo this time around? You're usually more of a winter bingoer, if I remember right. Maybe it's just early enough so that you can play, or maybe it's too early. I don't know. Maybe the kid's not in school or something. Kids are out of school these days. Yeah, it's the week before eldest breaks up for school holiday. Still have the weekend. So you have some time then? That'd be cool. I know this time our goat, What Switches, will be drafting the winning bingo team. Or I should say, What Switches and Pink Marie. Might have to ask him not to pick me if that's the case. No, surely. I will be drafting I Win Bingo, but will he actually win bingo? I win bingo every time. Ideally, I will have more time to play. Let's go. But the event ends on my birthday. Yeah, but it's gonna be like 3 p.m. on your birthday. Oh, I see. You'd be on vacation during the event. That would be stinky. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be requesting my time off for it on Monday, I think. And we will see how much time I actually will have to grind things out. Hopefully my time off gets approved swiftly for whenever competitor applications open. Might just be mega selfish with what I do. depending on changes. Yeah, I don't know anything about what's changing for this bingo, but I will be ready. I'll be ready to grind. I'm excited for whatever comes next on my bingo account. Surely this time I will end up actually training construction to the level I need. To 85, I think, is what I'm going towards. Or maybe I wanted to plus... I think you need 88 for masters. I think I wanted to go to 83 so I could crystal saw and drink tea. Winter tot and pest control. Oh my god. Can't wait. Yes, more winter tot and pest control for I win bingo. Next thing coming on your account is 200 mil. Oh no, please. Please, no. I have a family. I don't. The next thing, yeah. I will gladly do 13 million fire making experience now that I actually do have the fletching knife. I'll do 30 hours of winter tot. That's like 2 days during bingo. I will be happy to spend the first day of I'll just tier 1 the tile. And then I'll move on and do something else. How healthy are captain signups looking this time around? I know of 4 pairings. I have no idea. Switches? Any insight? Dragon? Any insight? Or in a couple solos. Might be a plan cooking for the first 6 hours of the event. Oh yeah. Well, you can't really do winter tot during the opening 6 hour anyways. Cause you can't do any world hopping, so definitely better to do something else. World hopping increases your XP per hour so much. Especially with fletching knife. This would be... Oh, not... Oh, 6 hours the event. Oh, I see, I see. I see. So basically day 1, something different. Which is fine. 100 slots to apply. Ooh. Yeah. Tell me about it after I get drafted. Because if I know about it before I get drafted, and I get drafted by another team, it's over for you. No, I'm just kidding. I would never reveal the plans of another team. Yeah, 4 teams would be rough. I think, well, if there's a couple solos, like at least 2, then that's at least 5 teams, hopefully, but I feel like if there's any less than 6, like maybe some veteran captains might step up and just sign up to captain just so there's more teams. I don't know. Personally, I won't be one of them, but maybe someone else would. What happens to me every time? That's what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing during bingo. Me either. I have a rough idea, but nothing's set in stone. I mean, really, I just will do whatever is needed, but I am happy to do an entire tier of the fire making tile. Just because it's one of the really, like, probably the best thing I can do and get really efficient rates on. Ooh, Cox locked. As far as when I can start bingo prepped, I think even if the signups for bingo are like soon, I probably won't be able to actually log in, really play for a bit. With this Carl Casket Slayer grind, I'm definitely gonna stay locked in on this until my membership runs out. Which I think I have like another 2 weeks at least of membership on here. I hate Slayer. Yeah. It just requires, yeah, it's gonna be a long grind, so I definitely need to focus on it while I have the active membership. But once the membership runs out, I just won't renew until after bingo, so I think I will have about 2.5 weeks to grind Slayer, and then, yeah. I worked a little bit on the bingo video today, actually, for the for 2026 Snowdown. Just found out I'm going to a bachelor party on the 25th during bingo. Ah, it happens. It's better you know, like, far in advance. Like, I think I have plans on the 18th. So, ooh, George Fiber, thanks for the sub. Dragon, thanks for lurking. Can't wait to see the huge variety of content that you did during 2026 Snowdown. I can't wait to share it. It's gonna be an epic display of videography for about 14 minutes, and then it's gonna be a lot of winter tot. Ooh. Cartoon Head 7. Thank you for following and helping this channel reach 500 followers on Twitch. We finally made it. I can feed my family now. Thank you to everyone who has allowed this goal to be reached. Looking forward to the 2026 Snowdown video in 2035. Yeah. Sounds about right. It'll be like historical fiction at that point. Nah, I'm gonna get it out this month for sure. It needs to be done before I even log into iWin Bingo. Like, this one needs to be done. And I'm tentative on if I will make another bingo video for this coming bingo. I may skip on making a video for this one. We'll see. It's very dependent on the reception of the video. Oh. Hop Hop 201 wants to know about some good tasting wood. Make sure you go to naturapine.com using that link. And use code Carl for 10% off your order of flavored wood that you can chew on, but not swallow, because you will not have a good time. Oh, well, that is something. A dark mystic rope bottom. It is a master clue item, but I am not on the master clue tier yet, so that is just a high elf to a guy like Carl Caskets plus 50k. Carl's gotten a couple good high elks today. Got a shield left half early this morning before the stream started. That was also a high elk. Now a mystic robe bottom. Maybe I can afford to buy better ammo than iron arrows now. Nat 1, you out your collection log. Crazy. Dang, the DPS increase on ranger boots. I actually have done the DPS calc now. Is very, very minimal. I think the holy sandals are probably the tech for now. The extra prayer bonus definitely worth. Let's consume some shrimp. They call me the shrimp consumer. What's the other thing I wanted to look up? Oh, arrows. I need to do a DPS calc on the arrows and see. Steel arrow. Steel arrows give me a max hit, actually. What about... I don't think mithril arrows will give me a max hit. No. Adamant arrows probably would. I just spilled water on the desk. Yeah, okay. I mean, I could probably afford to buy steel arrows for the extra max hit. That'd be worth. Okay, let's clean up this water real quick that I spilled on the desk. This made it worse. This napkin is the worst napkin of all time. This has not helped at all. This napkin has simply spread the water more over my desk and not absorbed anything. Napkins are a scam. You need a napkin sponsor? You're right. Grab a straw. Good idea. That might be the way. Alright, we're good. Are you ever gaming and spill your gamer juice all over the table? Well, now you have something to clean it up with this napkin sponsor. The napkin is also flavored. Enjoy. Should have used the poop sock? I know, that's a better idea. Much better idea, for sure. That would dry it right up. I don't like that you called it gamer juice. What, you don't drink your gamer juice while you play your games? At what tier of clues will you allow imbuing your equipment? I will probably never go out of my way to imbue anything. Unless it's needed for clue step, I guess. But I don't know that there is, to my knowledge. Like, Slayer helmet, it might get imbued if it just happens, I don't know, somehow. It might never get imbued. It might not matter, who knows? As soon as it touches the gaming desk, it becomes gamer juice. That's right. This is literally just sparkling water, and it's still gamer juice to me. Imbuing seems like it doesn't deviate from the clue-only thing because they're still usable for the clues. Yeah, but it takes time to imbue things. I don't need to imbue it. It doesn't save me any time. It actually costs more time for me to go out of my way to do that, you know? Instead of spending 4 hours getting clue scrolls and doing them, I could spend 4 hours getting imbued stuff. I mean, it doesn't take that long doing PvP Arena. It takes like 1 hour, but still. It doesn't add anything, and it probably doesn't matter. There's very little equipment, I think, that actually needs to be imbued. That is also a clue scroll item. I can really only think of the Slayer helm. We have 10 years left on the series. We have time. Where we're going, we got plenty of time. Hey, runeful helm. I am so rich. Yeah, I should really... When I run out of iron arrows, I should really upgrade to steel. I think adamant would probably be too expensive. I think 15% damage to Slayer Helm for range and mage seems probably worth it. I mean... Maybe. But I also don't get Slayer Helmet until Master Clues. It could be one of the last things I get. I could already have done all the Slayer that I needed to do by the time I get it. Which I think the only... like, the highest Slayer level I think you need is like 85, maybe? For Whip. Rings of Wealth would be worth imbuing. Why? What does imbuing the Ring of Wealth do beyond giving you like boosted clue rate in the wilderness? I'm asking. I genuinely don't know. I thought that was the main thing it did. Extra clue. Yeah. I'm never gonna be getting clue scrolls in the wilderness on this account. That will never happen. On a hardcore, that's just silly. No, that's all. It's just faster clue scrolls. Yeah, in the wildy. I'm not gonna get clue scrolls in the wildy. You gotta be joking. You cannot be serious. Trying to pull a fast one on me. Is there any... Is Ring of Wealth a clue item as well? Do you need that for a clue step for elites or masters? I haven't done any research into like elites or masters yet, other than what I know from like prior accounts. So I don't really know. Because Ring of Wealth might not even be something I can ever wear on the account. It's a master item? Okay. Well, either way, imbuing it wouldn't really do anything for me. I'm not going into the wilderness to get clue scrolls. Just think of it as a tool. That is not how that works. That is definitely not how that works. This tomfoolery is getting out of hand. You need 95 Slayer for Serb to get Primordial Crystal for an elite. Okay. There's a lot wrong with that statement. Serb is level 91 Slayer, and you don't need to get Primordial Boots for that elite step. You only need Dragon Boots. It's insane. Go the extra mile. You should go the extra mile to get +1 strength boost. I might as well just go do the Doom so I can get the Avernic version of the Primordial Boots, which also count for the stash. I think the whole basis of this account is a hella lot of extra miles. Yeah, I'm not doing any of that. The thing about Carl Caskets is he doesn't really do anything efficiently. He just does things to get the clue scroll done. Like, if there's anything that requires more than going and getting a clue scroll and doing it, other than if the clue scroll tells me to, it's just not gonna happen. Carl's just, it's just how he is. Carl doesn't know what imbuing is. Carl get clue and do clue. Carl is kind of like a caveman in that way. You know? That's like his, you know, it's his thing. His shtick. For most normal accounts, like, yeah, it is efficient to do some of those things. But Carl, that's not Carl Caskets. That's just not who he is. And there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not Carl. I'm Bayless Mango. I'm just like the spokesperson for Carl Caskets. I'm just the messenger. Is Carl single? No, he's married to the clues. That's why he changed his last name. Carl Caskets loves clue scrolls so much that he changed his last name to be Casket. Remember that. You'll do well to remember such a thing. There's so much lore to this character. Is his birth name Carl Mango? I don't know. I don't think so. His last name is probably something pretty boring. His wife is called Carol, right? Yeah, I believe so. Well, no. I think Carl's sister's name would be Carol. Carl doesn't have a wife. He's married to the Caskets. He's in love with the game. Carol Scroll's sister. Carol Scrollbox. It's more meta. I do like discussing the lore of Carl. Carl lore goes pretty deep. Runs deep in this beautiful, stinky casket, man. So many undiscovered facts about this strange man. Became obsessed with them at age 3, aka his third age. I'll leave now. It's true. When will the people start writing their Carl Caskets fan fiction? Alright. Good time to teleport to Lumbridge. Little under 1,000 experience until 61 Slayer. But unfortunately, this will have to mark the end of the Carl Casket stream. I have run out of time today, and I do have things that I have to go do for the rest of the day. But we will pick back right up tomorrow, right where we left off, right here, and continue the Slayer grind. UIM Zarek, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Series ends with Carl finishing his last Master Clue step. Next day, Jagex announces Master Clues. Very true. Could happen. No! Solid stream. Thank you. Aw, sorry, Ultra Giga Siege. You will definitely catch the next one, though. I'm not sure what time or when next stream will be. I'm hoping to stream again tomorrow night for at least 2 or 3 hours. But I can't make any promises. So, if not tomorrow, I'll probably be live Tuesday or Wednesday. But, you know, keep a lookout. Make sure you're following or subscribed on Twitch and on YouTube. I always post when I go live in the Discord and on my Twitter. So I'll post those links if you guys are interested in keeping up with that, or you can just like turn your notifications on. But either way, just want to thank everyone for being here, enjoying the streams, and I will see you guys when I see you. Have a good rest of your day or evening. And I'll miss you. Okay, bye.